Good morning, welcome to our next video. This is on a subject called Cascade, and you'll see in the branding that there's a Z right in the middle of that word Cascade, and we'll come up with reasons for that in a minute. Anyway, Cascade, this is about key milestones or strategic priorities, and how you take the key milestones and strategic priorities and cascade those into the meaningful and measurable objectives at all levels in the organisation, and a way to monitor and evaluate as part of the business review and strategy review. So it's quite a big introduction there, but key milestones, how do we take those key milestones, those strategic priorities, and get them through the organisation so they're meaningful and then measurable, and they touch the people that we need it to touch. So how do we get that through the organisation? So that's what we're talking about today. As a means to engage with the audience here and get you thinking about this differently, this is really down to leaders. Okay, so leaders, from Tony Robbins, his massive experience talking to business owners, leaders spend 5% of their time on the problem and 95% of their time on the solution. So there's a little thing around that. So as leaders, we should be spending 95% of our time on the solution. And sometimes in reality we'll spend a lot more time on the problem because it's exciting trying to solve problems and complain about them.
The firefighting.
And the firefighting, that hero type mentality. I've put the fire out, that's great. 5% of our time we spend on the problem, 95% of the time on the solution. Why would Tony Robbins say that? And why would we want to say that in our video today to get us focused around strategic priorities? The simple word is focus. Yeah. Whatever we focus on, we've got to give it meaning, and that meaning there will determine the actions and the behaviours that we'll take from there. Whether that's in your personal life, your relationships, or in business, what we focus on, we have to give it meaning. The meaning doesn't come from anywhere else apart from us. So what we focus on, we've got to give it meaning, and we'll act upon that. So if we're focusing on what we don't want, like the problem, then we'll tend to see more of the problems. If we focus on things that we don't want in life, then we'll tend to see more of the things that we don't want in life. So it's very an affirmative and positive statement. So leaders spend 5% of their time on the problem, recognize it, okay, now I'm going to spend my time, my valuable time, focusing on the solution, how to move forward from there.